Hey everyone, hope y'all are doing good. So listen to this. Threads is one of the newer platforms that popped up in recent years, launched by Meta Platforms through Instagram. It's basically designed to compete with X, and not everyone has fully jumped on board yet. I mean, even though I don't have a Threads account right now, maybe I'll get on it later, but you can see people slowly, and I mean slowly, making that shift over. And because of that wave, Tamera Mowry, who already has a massive Instagram following, decided to step into Threads. But hold up, when she joined, things didn't go how you'd expect. The first thing she posted was simple: "I'm new here," and just like that, she was flooded. A bunch of people started coming at her, not even holding back. Like someone straight up jumped in saying, "Hey, did you and your husband vote for Donald Trump? And if you did, how do you think his policies impact your biracial kids?" And trust me, it only got worse from there.
On her like Crocodile Dundee jumping on an alligator body on Threads. I mean, every single person on Threads at the same time said, "No girl, since you new here, let's chat. And the thing we want to chat about is your husband." In them past comments about George Zimmerman, about SNAP benefits, we want to chat about all of it, and we want to know why you don't find racism in all of that.
What's up with a loser ass, MAGA ass, conservative ass, dumb ass, you see what I'm saying? And then you make babies with him. What conclusion everybody's supposed to come to, right? Then, you know what I'm saying? You come back to the internet. You come back to the dragon. So, I don't know, you like it for real. You want it for real. I see that this is, I see what you're doing here. For real. That's what I'm saying. So, truthfully, it's the things. I said it before. Yeah, I want y'all to hold black men and black women to the same guy. And not just black women being called to task all the goddamn time, but also in the same sense, like I said about Chrisette Michelle and Chili and Lauryn Hill and Erykah Badu. Y'all cannot keep aligning yourself to and then expecting us to keep coming to your defense because you a black woman for real. You choose it. You choose it. Like ultimately affects me at the end of the day too, because I gotta walk in this world. Too. And just because you in a higher tax bracket than me, you aligning yourself with that work benefits you. So therefore, how can we actually be in community for real when you out here doing?
So yeah, let's get into it. Tamera Mowry's married to Adam Housley. He's made some controversial statements in the past about Trayvon Martin, and a lot of people online label him as conservative, even tying him to his time as a contributor on Fox News. Because of all that, the reaction got so intense that she actually stepped away from Threads for a bit before returning. And now some folks are treating that whole situation like some kind of moral win. Now, hold up, let me say this clearly. I understand calling people out when something feels off, and yeah, some critics are putting Tamera in that category. But what really stands out to me is this idea people push, that voting one way automatically makes you more pro-black than voting another way. That mindset, it's messy. And a lot of people see it as deeper than just politics, especially when you look at what's happening across different cities and states. Let's be real for a second. Where are people moving right now? You've got folks leaving New York City and even New York in general. Same thing with Illinois, especially areas like Cook County, where taxes are through the roof. A lot of these major cities, often labeled as progressive hubs, places like California or Seattle, known for innovation and big companies like Microsoft, also come with rising costs and policies people debate heavily. Conversations expand into topics like immigration, social policies, and who's actually being prioritized in those systems. Some critics argue that black communities aren't always placed first in those discussions. Then you've got debates about reparations and how different groups are using similar talking points, which adds another layer to the tension. I get why people have strong feelings about who Tamera is married to and what's been said before. That part isn't surprising. But at the same time, people are also questioning whether certain communities are really thriving under the systems they support. Look at historically black areas across the US. Many are changing fast. Take Bronzeville in Chicago, once a cultural powerhouse. No, redevelopment is pushing longtime residents out due to rising costs. Or look at areas around Howard University in Washington, D.C., where neighborhoods have seen major price increases over time. Even Harlem, once a symbol of black culture tied to the Harlem Renaissance, has gone through major shifts. So when people react to situations like this, it's not just about one celebrity moment. It taps into bigger conversations about community, identity, and change. And that's why the reaction feels so intense right now.
Northwest Washington, D.C. And listen, I haven't been out there in a minute, but I can tell you this much. Areas like Anacostia in the southeast, it feels like it's only a matter of time before major changes hit, if they haven't already started. And yet people act like none of this raises questions, like hold up, what are we really talking about here? The narrative being pushed is that to stand on your identity, you've got to vote a certain way and attack anyone online who disagrees. But here's the issue. A lot of people feel like they're not seeing real results tied to those choices. Conversations about reparations come up, then go quiet just as fast. And that's why some folks are calling out what they see as inconsistency, especially among voters who feel unheard. I've even seen moments where people speaking on these topics struggle to clearly explain their stance, and that just adds more confusion to the whole debate. And yeah, people say they gave Tamera Mowry a wake-up call by pushing her off Threads, which is owned by Meta platforms. But here's the twist. Those same companies people engage with daily aren't necessarily seen as directly investing back into the communities being discussed. At the end of the day, a lot of people feel disconnected from the power structures behind major platforms, schools, and corporations, and not everyone believes those spaces are built with them in mind. Some think these online wins don't translate into real-world change, especially when living costs keep rising. You look at cities like Cincinnati, Chicago, or even Detroit, and people point to high property taxes and economic pressure on residents. Then there's Oakland and San Francisco, places that used to be top tier for many, but now face criticism over affordability and quality of life. You even see big moves like the Las Vegas Raiders leaving Oakland and relocating to Las Vegas, which people connect to things like taxes and business conditions. So when you step back and look at everything, it's clear why these conversations get heated. People are trying to figure out what's actually working and what isn't. So yeah, what do you think? And if you're rocking with this breakdown, make sure you subscribe to the channel.